Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the 7th grade standard for number sense, number 3. That means that this says that we're going to be able to use operations with positive and negative numbers to solve everyday problems. So let's take a look at a problem around this lemonade stand. All right, so I have decided to sell lemonade. Now, you may have decided to sell candy out of your locker, or maybe you've decided to sell iPhone apps, but everybody is going to invest money in their project, and then they're going to hopefully make money. So this problem could relate to any business. So here's my investment. I stop by the store and I spend $5.50 on lemons and sugar and cups to make lemonade with. And I go to work and I start selling lemonade, and I have made $6 by lunchtime. So halfway through the day, I've made $6. And in the second half of the day, I continue to sell lemonade and I make $6.75. It seems like things are going so well that at the end of the day, I figure I'm going to do this again tomorrow. So I go to the store and I buy more lemons and more sugar and more cups. I spend $10 this time. And then I go home and I relax and I think about how much money I made. And something strikes me. I think maybe I lost money. So I start doing the math and figuring out what I made, what I lost. So I'm going to do this. There's a couple ways to do this. What I'm going to try and do, instead of adding them up in order, right? Because when we add, we can use the commutative property. I'm going to switch them around and I'm going to add the negative numbers together first. So I'm going to add negative $5.50 plus negative $10. That's the amount of money that I spent. And that gives me a subtotal of negative $15.50. And now I'm going to add the positive numbers, right? It looks like I earned a total of $12.75. So I'm going to add a positive $12.75 and look at the total that I made. All right, now, when I look at these, I see that negative 1550 has the greater magnitude. That means the negative number is greater than the positive number. My answer will be negative. And to find the difference here, I'm simply going to subtract between these two numbers, right? So this looks like 25 cents, and 15 minus 12 is 3. It looks like my total at the end of the day is negative $3.25. So it feels to me like I lost money. But if we ask the question, what was the change, right? What was the change in the money? You know, think about the money that I started with and the money that I ended with. What was the change? Right? Basically, I'm asking how much money did I make? Or maybe I lost money, right? The change is going to be some number, let's call it n, and that number could be positive or it could be negative. I don't know. I could have lost money, I could have earned money. So we're going to find this out by doing a little algebra. So I'm going to say I started with negative $5.50, and then something happened. I added some amount of money, right? Some number. Now that could be money that I earned or money that I lost. Remember, that number can be, the change could be positive or negative. And at the end of the day, after I added that number, I had negative $3.25. So let's see if we can figure out what that number is using a little bit of algebra, right? I'm going to create a little T-chart here showing the left side and the right side. I'm going to eliminate the constant on the left side by adding the additive inverse. I'm going to add positive 550. That will give me a total of 0n, 0 plus n. And on the other side, I'm also going to add positive $5.50. And let's see what that'll give me. Now, the difference between when I add these two numbers, it looks like the answer will be positive because positive 550 has a greater absolute value or a greater magnitude. And I'm going to quickly find the difference between these two things. So 550 and 325 comes out to be $2.25. So $2.25. It appears that the total difference in the amount of money I started with and I ended with is positive $2.25. And let's see if that makes sense. Let's see if that is true. I started out with this amount, negative $5.50. I ended up with this amount, negative $3.25. It looks like the amount of money from the beginning of the day, I'm going to call this the start of the day, increased by the end of the day. So it looks like I have actually made positive $2.25. Even though I ended the day with a negative amount, I still earned money.